We have 16 folders numbered from 0 to 15. It's important you start with 0 if you change anything. You can put up to 75 files per folder. Let's call each folder a bank. So you have 16 banks and you can put 75 samples per bank. Of course, I didn't put so many because after it's very difficult to choose from if you use a radio module like I gave it to you as a sample player. So I recommend like 30 files. Anyway, I put different amounts so you could check, afterwards how it's done. And I also put on this card the samples which are not optimized, so you can compare and look in your software, audio software, what is best level, etc., etc. I mean, just normalize them and it will be fine. But here you can make some comparison. And also I put some space sometimes in names to see if it works, etc. All worked fine, even double space. And yeah, you can put raw files, RAW or WAV file, and you have a settings text file. In the one I gave to you, you have exactly this text, but one variable on yours is 1, it's true, and I set it to false now because it acts a bit better as a sample player. You check my post on MuffWiggler, or you ask me why, I will tell you all details, or you read my post about a new setting on the SD card. I changed a setting on the SD card on the upcoming modules because until now, and this setting you can change by yourself on the SD card too via your computer. If you read the thread I wrote on MuffWiggler, or ask me if you didn't see where it is. So before, if you change a voltage, you would hear the sample playing, which was cool to me, but I changed my mind now. So here you see it doesn't retrig, so you would need anyway a trig to trig it, okay? Okay, so anyway, this I changed now. Now every time you send a CV to the station input, it doesn't trig the sample anymore. You see, you don't hear it anymore. From now on, let's call station a sample. Let's call reset a trig, and pitch is pitch on the new batch. It was start point before, okay? I hope it's clear. So this is sample selection, pitch, sample selection, pitch, and trig. Manually or via CV, okay? So you see it doesn't change anything anymore, and you need a trig every time you want to change something. Okay? Which makes more sense, I think. And for the pitch, you can via CV or not. Okay? Alright. By the way, this should be on 0 and this should be on 0 if you go via CV, of course. And remember, it's from 0 to 5 volt. No negative voltage, no, not more than 5 volt. So, how to use it now? As said, you have the sample input, you choose the sample you want to play. Being on 0 here, as I said, and pitch here. So if you don't use your pitch input, just go in the middle. This is the normal pitch of the original sample is on the middle. It goes slower or faster, okay? So you can choose your sample on your sequencer, you know. And before I go farther, I forgot to say how you change the banks, because this is one bank with as many samples as you want up to 75 in a folder on the SD card. To change the bank, you just, here you trick what's inside, okay? Okay, but if you push it a bit more, you see it's written and it shows you which bank you are. Okay, it's binary. You check my table. I put a table. I will add it to this video too right now, so you see what I mean. So you know which bank is selected from 0 to 15. Let's call it from 1 to 16. Okay, and you have 16 banks. So you can just scroll through them if you want, and you hear always, of course, the sample you are on, the station you are on, the sample you are on. So this is bank 0, this is the first bank. I also, in the settings you have it too, you know, you can say the LEDs here show the amplitude of the sample playing. So it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4 up. I couldn't make a line horizontally because of space, so I split it in two. Okay.